Once, in a busy city, lived a very successful businessman. He had built his wealth through years of hard work, sleepless nights, and difficult decisions. People respected him for his discipline and honesty. But inside his big house, he carried one deep worry in his heart: his only son. The boy was young, healthy, and full of energy, but he was lazy and careless. He loved comfort, fun, and spending money without thinking. He woke up late, avoided responsibility, and never helped with any work at home. If he needed something, he simply asked for money, and money always came easily. The businessman watched all this silently for a long time. He tried advice, he tried anger, he tried kindness, but nothing changed. One day, he finally decided that his son needed a lesson, not a lecture, but an experience. That evening, he called his son and said calmly, "From tomorrow, you will only get dinner if you earn some money during the day." The boy was shocked. "Earn money, me?" he thought. He looked at his father's face and realized this was not a joke. There was firmness in his eyes. That night, the boy went straight to his mother and told her everything. The mother's heart melted. She couldn't bear the thought of her son going hungry. Quietly, without telling her husband, she gave her son a gold coin and said, "Show this to your father. He won't know." The boy felt relieved. At dinner, when his father asked, "Did you earn anything today?" the boy proudly showed the gold coin. The businessman looked at it for a moment. He knew immediately, but he said nothing. Instead, he said softly, "If this is your earning, then throw it into the well in the courtyard." The boy didn't hesitate for a second. He walked to the well, threw the coin inside, and came back to eat dinner as if nothing had happened. The father understood everything. The next morning, the businessman sent his wife to her parents' house for a few days. When the boy woke up, his father repeated the rule again. No dinner without earnings. Now the boy felt nervous. His mother wasn't there, so he went to his grandfather and told him the problem. The grandfather loved his grandson deeply. He gave him a few coins. That night, the boy showed the coins to his father. The father again said, "Throw them into the well." Once again, the boy obeyed without a second thought. That night, the businessman visited the grandfather and gently explained the situation. The grandfather understood and promised not to help anymore. The next morning, the boy woke up feeling scared. There was no one left to help him. For the first time in his life, he had no easy solution. Hunger stared him in the face. He went out into the city, walking from shop to shop, asking for work. Some people ignored him. Some laughed. Some said, "We don't need help." Hours passed. The sun grew hot. His legs started hurting. Just when he felt like giving up, a shopkeeper said, "I need help carrying a heavy trunk to my house. I'll pay you 10 rupees. The boy agreed immediately. The work was harder than he imagined. The trunk was heavy. His hands shook. Sweat soaked his clothes. His back ached. But he didn't stop. Step by step, he finished the task. When the shopkeeper handed him the 10 rupees, the boy felt something new that evening. He came home tired and handed the money to his father. As usual, the father said, "Throw it into the well." This time, the boy froze. His hands trembled. Tears filled his eyes. He cried and said, "Father, please don't ask me to do that. My whole body is hurting. I worked so hard for this money. Every coin has my sweat in it. I can't throw it away." The father smiled gently and placed his hand on his son's shoulder. He said, "Now you understand. When the money came easily from others, it meant nothing to you. But when it came from your own effort, you felt its value. This pain you feel, that is the price of labor. And that pain builds character." The boy lowered his head. In that moment, he truly understood what his father wanted to teach him. Not just about money, but about life. From that day on, the boy changed. He stopped wasting money, he respected effort. He worked hard and slowly became responsible. The lessons stayed with him forever. Friends, this story teaches us something very important. We only value things when we earn them ourselves. Comfort can make us weak, but hard work makes us strong. The toughest lessons often leave the deepest marks, and those marks shape our future. So never be afraid of effort. Your hard work will always return to you in the form of respect, strength, and self-worth.